can't seem to make up my mind on who to use for this next one. You know, let's just go with Johnathan. Hey folks, SeraphTearZ here, and welcome back to more Harmony of Dispair. Well, Castlevania Harmony of Dispair. So, moving on with stages. Stage 2 hard. Let me just check my loadout for a minute. Okay, well, hopefully this works out. So, take 2 of this, since the first time I tried taking a clip on this, it's actually didn't work out. Interesting thing regarding Johnathan before starting off. Unlike Julius, he'd probably be the only other vanilla whip user that has the most martial arts. Because, look at all that. Compared to all the other, there's only one other whip user that's got more martial arts, or about as much as him, and that's Richter. But I don't have Richter, since he's DLC, so I just, between me and my friends, I didn't need to use Richter, because I already had a friend that used Richter a lot. And I wanted to go with something different. Although, unlike other whip users, Johnathan is a very, very steep character to max out, because unlike all the other whip users and the amount of sub-weapons you gotta get to level 9, Jonathan's list is a lot bigger. You need to max out Axe, Bible, Boomerang, Cross, Grenade, Holy Water, Javelin's not necessary, Knife, Kunai, Paper Airplane, Retros are not necessary, Ricochet Rock, Shuriken, and finally Wrecking Ball. Yeah, Jonathan's gotta be one of those other characters that I had such a huge investment of time to mess with. And of course, like the other whip users, he has his Vampire Killer, and his R1 is Guard, which effectively reduces damage. Incoming. I'm going for a more power setup. Mostly. So let's move along. And just go straight into it. I don't need to explain as much now. Thank God I did it all in the first recording. And here we are. Stage 2.
You too shall be my puppets.
Well, if I fuck up on the stage, I will be. But, you know, we'll see. So, this is one of those first stages where you actually would split up with allies in the stage. If you look at the stage right now, from the top left and the bottom right are the 2 starting points. So if you have like a team of 6 people, 3 will start at the top left and the other 3 will start at the bottom right, respectively. But you know, that's dependent. If I only had 2 people, or actually me and 1 more person, I'd be on the bottom right as player 1, and player 2 would be on the top left starting point. Unlike some of the other whip users though, Jonathan's whipping is curious. Like, even at the crouch whipping, there are some things that he just can't hit with his whip. Also, there are birds chirping outside my window, so you'll have to excuse me if my whip picks that up. And of course, his martial arts. Can I hit that? Compared to Julius, Jonathan's uppercut is actually very forgiving, in the sense that it has a huge hitbox, like... I can't hit that. I'm trying to hit that skull up above, but... Yeah, no. Julius's hitbox for his whip is extremely small. Whereas Johnathan, he can uppercut most things just by, like... I could probably hit this from right here. See? So, if you like just martial arts shenanigans with whip users, Jonathan's not a bad idea. If you don't feel like getting wrecked. Also... much like his actual game, Johnathan plus shurikens is kind of broken. Sort of. Shurikens are just too good. Now, you're gonna see a lot of these throughout the stage. These Iron Maidens. I'm just gonna go off on a tangent and say you want to block as many of them as you can. I'll elaborate on why later. Ow! Stupid. Yorick's. Oh, hey, look, it's Yoko. Succubus. Oh, Johnathan. Ever the ladies' man, always making them scream. Not necessarily in the right way, but, you know, whatever. I hate having to do this the non-solo way, but these are the kind of necessary things. Do I remember all his martial arts? I'm pretty sure he says something when you do your R1. Yeah, there we go. He says something when you try to use your guard. I have my knee, there's my roll, and I have my Sonic dash in. Yep, there we go. There is a little trick you can use with that, but I won't go over it right now. Because, well, it's kind of like this. I can't do it here. Can I? Yes, I can. Long story short, if you stand at a certain length of a ledge, say over here, and you use your Sonic Dash, you can effectively give yourself a huge boost of momentum forward. Sometimes you can make for some very funny platform shenanigans by doing that. Now, since I'm actually Johnathan and I'm starting off down here, I actually have to take a fairly long way, so what I'm doing right now is essentially how a solo player would want to generally do this level. He has to go get that lever, because that lever will... Actually, no, you don't necessarily need to get that lever. That's if you want to get people to help shortcut over there. Effectively down this way to get to that room. You see the room to the right with the blue demon over there? Yeah, we kind of need to get over there to open up things, but since I'm solo, I can't really get over there with Johnathan. So, we're taking the long way, and I kind of opened that up for no reason. Oh god! Again! The last time I tried to record this, that exact thing happened! Damn it! You guys wouldn't know, but with all the time I've ever spent playing this game, I have a history of hating Disc Knights. Because every single time I actually do decide to go and attack and kill them, more often than not, I have like the worst timing to hit them. And then they're, you know, if a Disc Knight dies as it's throwing its disc, the disc is just gonna keep going. And this has killed me many times, solo and online. Namely doing Berserker mail runs. But, I'm still convinced that those discs are literally trying to home in on me and making my life living hell. Whoops. I think I shouldn't have done that. No, I can still get up here. Cool. Yeah, you would need those skull pillars to be able to get up here. I don't know why I'm showing this, but I am anyways. Just getting some stuff. Now, here's an example of where a Sonic Dash would be helpful. I do it right here. And voila! It's done.
Delicious.
No, it doesn't. Red chests. I don't think I elaborated on them. They only give money. So, don't worry about that. Now, we need to get to that switch right over there to open up that door, so we can go all the way down there, just down there, so we can get to those rooms. Yeah, this is one of those longer levels to deal with, but you'll see as we go. Also, compared to all the other whip users, Johnathan is a slightly more linear, I guess we could say kind of like a traditional whip user, because well, he can only swing left and right. But if he is in the air, he can actually swing downward diagonal, so that gives him a little bit of extra leeway for enemies that he can't just crouch with. So that's all. This is not the room I think I need. Is there a secret here? I vaguely remember there being a secret somewhere here. Wait, I remember. Right here. Yeah, they hide the... No, it's not a wall meat, it's a floor meat. It's meat that's in the floor. Sounds disgusting, but, you know, it's there. It's a thing. So, I'm not going to bother with a lot of these chests, actually. So I'm going to open that. That opened up that door right here. And we can move along. Yeah, that would be a situation in which Johnathan would be very helpful. Ow. I didn't do it. There we go. I was trying to be cool. But I can't be cool, apparently. Oh well, whatever. Let's move along. Yeah, you'll probably see a lot of Johnathan users actually do that particular maneuver half the time, especially if they're really used to it. Actually, what's funny too about this Sonic Dash, or Sonic Punch, whatever it's called, it's actually used for a lot of glitchers too, for glitching some levels, and you see a lot of people, well, if they're the type to do it. I occasionally do, but those guys are extremely good at, like, pixel perfecting some of this stuff. Now we need this, so we can open up the boss room. Unfortunately, there's going to be some of these where we can't... I'm going to open this up too, actually, now I think about it. I need that accessible as soon as possible. Okay, that's about as much leeway as I can give myself.
I need only this puppet.
Puppet Master. When he gets that out, you really need to destroy the puppet immediately. In hard mode, if you get caught in those pendulums, you're pretty much screwed. Uh-oh. I might be screwed. I need to take care of those dolls. Basically, I need to counteract everything he does. Good thing I have a freaking wrecking ball. Because, you know, it's a freaking wrecking ball. Oh, he didn't do it. Alright, I'll elaborate this on the side. If he actually does get a chance eventually, at maybe half health or so, he'll actually start moving away. And, moving away and going to any of the other Iron Maidens throughout the stage. So for solo, this can be very, very tragic. Say if he goes all the way down here, or God forbid, he went to like one of the really far ones, like the one on the bottom right that I just covered up. If I can't follow and kill him by the time he gets there and uses his puppet to do the swap with my body, he'll pretty much kill me instantly. In multiplayer, it's not too bad, but in hard mode, those puppets and these Iron Maidens hurt a lot. Like, will pretty much end your run if you're not careful. That would be the main difficulty of him. Past that, I kind of equipped myself as Johnathan to pretty much handle most things with him, so, whoopee, I managed it. How do you do? I took a little while, though, to do it. So, that being said, that was trying to go through the level normally from that perspective. So, now that that's done, let's see how Asoma does it.
Move out.
Actually, let me switch out his color. I like blue a lot more than black, actually. Am I going for a power build? I'm not gonna go completely powerhouse. I'd rather have a little bit of sustain. That's why the succubus. Yeah. No, we're good. And plus I can show you the the Puppet Master while I'm at it. And why it's a utility soul. Oh, Soma runs. This is gonna take so much less time to take care of. Just watch. I'll show you.
You too shall be my puppet.
I hate this guy. Anywho, going ahead. I'm just gonna move along forward and mention it. Also, just to spare a little bit of time. Oh, those enemies up there that I just killed, the skeletons kicking their skulls around, that's York. So the utility spell I keep using to throw ahead and kick on it, that would be the enemy you need to kill over and over again to get a soul from. But we're just gonna go ahead and boogie through the level. Puppet Master is essentially a body swap, or a position swap spell. For example, if I were to toss it right here, I'd jump right on top of the Uni. Yeah, precisely. This is pretty much all it is, but there are a lot of other stages where this is extremely useful. And you know what? Just to be stupid, let's not cover any of these pendulums, because I'm stupid. Ignore you. There's a succubus. One thing you can probably notice, or maybe you may not notice, anytime you eat food, besides whatever it heals you, it'll also give you stat boosters. So for that tiramisu I ate, it gave me a permanent int and intelligence and mind boost. At least up until I eat another food in the game. And, you know, it overwrites the spell. Excuse me a minute. I kind of screwed up my jump. There we go. I'm here. And hey, would you look at that? I had to go all the way around the stage to get over here, but I'm literally just right here, so... It's fine when you see Somas more than half the time in this game. More often than not, they'll always be able to shortcut the levels for everyone. So these runs can go by really, really fast. Okay, I think I got everything? Okay, cool. Now let's try this. Yeah, I'm safe. Here. And he's done. Yep. And that wasn't a completely powered out build. If I wanted absolute power, I would have gone for Minotaur Soul and Berserker Mail, but that was without complete power. This is more like a balanced build, somewhat. Very typical, actually. But, it's done. And that, my friends, is how Asoma goes through Stage 2. And, you know, just totally skips everything. Do I have any replays, now that I think about it? You know, while I'm still looking at things, do I have any replays? And the fastest time I did on this one was... Yeah, these are actually back when I was really, really good at the game. I actually did a lot of speeding and tried to see how fast and how much I could challenge myself on some of these, so... you know what? We'll go ahead and show this one since I already did Stage 2. For any of the other ones, I will just go ahead and show at a later time, just to see what I did. I need to see how the past me played. I don't really know. But I know some of these Chapter 10 runs, I actually did a really interesting challenge run. So I think for this one, I was going absolute speed.
You too shall be my puppet.
I don't really know what else to show in these levels, but we'll see how I did. This is past me when I was at my quote-unquote prime in how I played the game. So, we'll see how much better I was back then. Apparently I was stupid at platforming. I think I was going for speed for this one. And based off the hits I'm taking, I'm pretty sure I went for a Berserker Mail run. Because I'm not regenning any health. But I am doing an absurd amount of damage per hit. Well, maybe not completely absurd. It depends on how much damage I take, if I take any damage. I can probably tell whether or not I'm using a Berserker Mail based on how much damage I take. I think I equipped Muramasa for this one. I think so. You ever have that feeling where you look back at some of your own footage and you're like, what the hell was I even doing here? That's what I'm feeling right now. I didn't even need... Okay, I'm definitely not speeding. I'm just taking my sweet-ass time now. Past self, explain yourself. What are you doing? What were you trying to accomplish? Why did you even save this? I'll never understand my past self. You ever feel like that sometimes? I was using a Muramasa plus one on this run. Why was I going for a... Or why wasn't I... Oops. Totally should have that. It's almost like I'm watching a stranger play this game. And that stranger's still me somehow. Okay, this will determine whether or not I actually do. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I finished it, because you can't save a replay if you fail the level. So, replays that can be saved are only if you actually finish them. So you can't save failed recordings of replays. Oh, this is riveting. Oh, what I was doing. Oh look, the boss tried to move away. Yeah, unfortunately the boss moves really, really slow, so for the damage output that Soma can put out, it's not really a thing that you need to worry about once you actually have what you need. And I got a tuxedo for some reason. This does not explain why I saved this, though. Alright, well, whatever. I'll see you folks in the next part. Sound good? Why did I even save that? I don't get it. What's that? You know, I'm not even gonna ask. It's too far in the future for me to ask my past self, so no sense worrying about it for now. Right? I'd like to hope so.